welcome back. Here I am once again. Dirty Doug out in the shed, doing Dirty Doug things. Yes, I am. Let's get him hooked up. My last video, I was telling you that I was going to pull Betty Boop here into the shop, do an oil change on her. And you remember how I was saying that these old cars, they're high maintenance, they're hobby cars. You got to work on them all the time. Well, I mean, this like everything, it always could be a lot worse. It was outside. Now the van, they came, got that. Happy people got the van again, and so I jumped in old Betty Boop and started her up, and drove her into the shed here. And no sooner did I get it in the shed, it just quit and died. Then it didn't want to start again. Well, what was that? So it took a bit, but I held it to the floor. It did start again. It ran really rough. My alternator was making a squeaky noise, so that was kind of weird. So I just kind of shut it off and thought, I don't know what the hell was wrong. Well, the alternator was really hot in it. That's kind of weird. I don't know how that is. And I was like, so one of the first things that I always go to is my stupid old CPU in this thing. You remember how I had a problem with the CPU in this thing before? Well, I went to check on my CPU again and noticed my floor on that side was a little damp again. Well, lo and behold, water must have got in there again from places unknown, because I thought I had fixed that issue. Well, apparently I didn't, and water had gotten in and gotten inside my damn computer. Not only did it get into my computer, I took the computer out, it had water inside of it, and I literally poured the damn water out of it, and it was so damn hot, it was hot to the touch. So, come to find out, bada boom, bada bang, I fried my CPU again, same damn problem. So, I now am out a car. I have no car. Damn it. This is my only car to drive. I have no car, and my CPU is fried again. I had just purchased this CPU not too long ago, and it cost me a lot of money to get it. I had to get it. I bought it on eBay off somebody, and like I said, I was saying, it was $345 by the time it got to me, and our lovely country taxed the death out of it, and it hit me duty across the border and everything. The damn thing was $600 by the time it got to me. Well, it's fried again. Wow, right? So, yeah, see, here it is. Lo and behold, there was literally a puddle of water sitting right in the corner right here. And that corner looks pretty bad. So I took it, and I took my hair dryer and I dried it all out the best I could and everything, kind of blew the water off of it. Well, I don't know if I really should have did that or not, because it looks a lot different. I mean, if you see these little things in there, in behind those, there's something in behind these right there. And that's gone now, because it kind of blew away. Now this is the computer I have. You looking behind there, that stuff's still there. I think I might have blew all that away and screwed up the computer. I don't really know what that stuff is. So, I mean, you can even see where this one's burnt right there, right? This is the second computer I had, the one that would make it barely move or wouldn't barely run. I had to hold it wide open all the way home from Cape Breton. That's the only way it would work, to hold it wide open. Can't drive around that everywhere. So that one works, but only if you're holding it wide open. Can't drive like that everywhere. So I now have a fried CPU. I don't know if this is going to work. I dried it all out with the hair dryer. I dried it out pretty good, and I think I did anyways. So I brought it back out. I plugged it into the car. The car started. Well, as soon as I plugged the computer in, you could hear the fuel pump instantly kicked right in and started pumping fuel. And I was like, what the hell's that? Because that doesn't happen, right? You at least got to turn the key for the fuel pump to kick in. And the fuel pump kicked in automatically as soon as I plugged the computer in. She started pumping fuel. Well, it pumped. Man, it was spilling out the exhaust and everything. It was fuel everywhere. It probably flooded the motor down in it. It's probably in the base of the motor and in the oil that I hadn't changed yet. And I was done to change. That was my plan on bringing it in. That's all I was going to do, is change the oil in the damn thing, do a little bit of regular maintenance on it. We'll come to find out I fried my computer on the way in. And like I said, it could have been worse. I could have been out somewhere driving around town or something, you know, and it fried. Then I would have had a tow charge home and all that stuff, right, to add on to getting a new computer. But, well, thankfully I broke down at home. But I'm going to have to tear that thing. I'm going to tear the living guts right out of her. And I have to find that water leak now. You know, water leaks are really hard to find, because if you don't have water coming in, you don't really know where it's coming in at. Plus, unless it's really apparent. But it kind of looks like I'm going to have to tear the dash and everything out of it. Yeah. Man, I had the dash of this car once before when I first got it, and I swore the hell I'd never do it again. Well, here I got to do it again. I got to look for wherever this water's coming in on this computer. In the meanwhile, I'm going to have to try to find another computer for it. Man, I don't know. Maybe you guys can, maybe someone up there can help me out with this. This is A1860 M24, and the big number on it's 24. That is the numbers that I have to have for this car for it to run right. It's a 24 A18 650 M24. That's the computer for the car. I really don't know what I'm going to do. I'm out of the car right now. I'm going to be set back. I'm going to have to work on this thing constantly. So right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this one back to the house. I'm going to continue to keep trying to dry it out, and I might even take all the guts out of this one and put it in this box, because it's got that stuff that's gone off behind these circuits there. It's gone on that one. It's there on this one. I might change the box that the chipboard's in. That might have something to do with it, but I really don't know, because I don't know anything about these computers. The only thing I know about them is they fry and they cost a lot of money, and it's a piss off. But there's the problem I instantly ran into today with my hobby car that I said you do maintenance on constantly, and that's that. I mean, I don't know what else to say, but I'm kind of disappointed now because I don't have a car. I'm pretty disappointed that I got to do a whole bunch of work to it again to get it to work when it's, well, winter's going to be here anytime now, and I'm probably going to be working on this damn thing, getting it to go as it snows, and I still don't have a car, and I'm going to have to buy parts for this. And oh my, you know, it's just a cluster bang. It's just going to turn into something I don't want to do, right? But yeah, I think that's what I'm going to tackle tonight. I'm going to run this into the house and see what I can do to try to make it work. Like I said, it'll start the car off, that one, but it won't. It floods it out really bad. It won't run right. It won't take throttle. It just sits there and kind of chokes on itself. But it'll run. So I'm going to see if I can do some research, figure out what the hell that stuff is behind those chipboards and whatever. Try to find out what's wrong. Oh, man. But anyways, I had a really hard time finding this computer. And like I said, where I found this one was on eBay. So it came out of the States. And man, if anybody knows where I could buy one of these right out, fill me in on where I can get it and the information and everything, and I'll buy it like right away, because I want it, I need it. I mean, even though it's still got a water leak in it, if I don't fix it, if I have a computer, I don't have to put it into a spot where it was getting wet. I can wrap it up in a bag or something and let it sit somewhere else in the car, and at least I could drive it and move it, right? But yeah, if anyone can help me out getting one of these computers, that would be greatly appreciated, man, because right now this kind of sucks. But like I said, I'm going to go in and do some fiddling with this and do some research on what the heck's behind those things that's gone. See if I can get this thing to work again. I mean, swap the bodies on these two or whatever. I don't know, but like I said, all I planned on doing was coming in and changing the oil in it, and just going around checking brakes and the wheels to see if they're tight and the wheel bearings are tight and the brakes are greased up. You know, just the normal maintenance stuff, right? Checking all the fluids. So that's what my plan was. But now, I never even got to that. All I got to was a computer that was full of water. I wish I would have got that on video. Me whimpering and whining as I poured the water into this damn computer. I was practically crying because I just bought this thing for $600. No, I mean, I got to drive for a little while, but still, it almost feels like right now like $600 down the drain, right? And you know, it can be frustrating. It can be frustrating, but look at the brighter side of it all. That it could have happened away from home. I could have had Jax with me when I broke down, or anything like that. I could have been stranded somewhere. I could have had to pay to get it towed home, and it's always embarrassing getting in my car towed home because there's no other ones around here like it, and everybody sees it going on the flatbed. That just makes me look and feel like a damn turd, you know. Like, but anyway, that is my thing for today. Now, so I was gonna do a bunch of other stuff out here, make other videos of me tearing on that Triumph again and stuff, but looks like I'm gonna be working out at this computer on this Nissan 300ZX. So yeah, so I mean, like I said, if anyone can find me a computer, these numbers, and this is a 1986 Nissan 300ZX, 5-speed, naturally aspired, no turbo. The numbers on this is exactly what I'm looking for. The A18 650 M24, and yeah, so I'm gonna bite the bullet and take my butt in the house and see about what I can find find out about making this thing work, because it will run, which is an upside. And I think I got an idea. I know what's wrong with it, and I think I might be able to get it to work again. I just got to perform some of this dirty Doug magic on this thing, and I don't know if it'll actually work because you know, I'm not much of a magician when it comes to electronic stuff and crap like that. But I mean, I don't know if I don't try, right? If I don't try anything, nothing will get done, right? I at least got to put some effort into trying to get this to work for me again. So, unfortunately, this is going to take me away from other projects and stuff that I planned on doing, because I really love my car and this thing comes first, unfortunately. Oh, I'll even show you where the damn thing was mounted at. This is where she was mounted at. And this is where it was leaking, coming from the windshield or what, man. There's the wires. There's the wires down there. There she is mounted. This is where it mounts, right up the wall right here. I mean, it doesn't feel wet or anything in there, but man, that damn computer, man, I poured the water right out of it out on the floor here. I was just whimpering and crying right here, like water stains. Like, I don't know. So yeah, I need a computer for my car now. Now she's stuck in here, unfortunately. Oh, what can I do? But I have a positive attitude. Trying to move forward with this. So yeah, that's that. I don't know what else to say other than thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in again, guys. I really appreciate all the positive comments I got about the last job. Everyone seemed to like what I did on the last job in the last video. That was my first over an hour long video, and I thought it went pretty well. And I mean, a lot of other people did too. I read a few comments pretty quick on it, one when I could, and everyone seemed to like what I did. I even had some company coming in today, and the guys were saying that, yeah, man, that video was awesome. The patch looked like it was wicked. Well, it was easy to do, right? So yeah. So if like I said, if anyone can find me one of these computers, I got cash. I'll buy it out. Just tell me where I can get a hold of it. The exchange rate's killer right now. Like I said, the last one was $345. By the time it got to me, it was $600. It just makes me want to puke. And to send anything in the mail right now, that's impossible because the post is on strike. Can't send anything in the mail through them. I mean, you could always do FedEx or something like that. That'd be great. But yeah, so if anyone can help me out on that, because you just don't find stuff like this around here in these small town areas. I mean, we're like, this is a small town area. There's no other cars around here like this one. I mean, there's a couple people that have, they don't give up any parts or anything. No one's getting any parts. I've got all the parts bled dry anyways, because I just run around and buy everything up. And that's where I got this computer here off my buddy Paul. And I mean, it looks like it's in nice shape and everything and good, but it's not. Something's fried in that one too. So yeah, water damage. That's a struggle. If anyone's done this before, they know this stuff is really hard to find, and I'm frustrated about it already just thinking about it. Right, but it is what it is. So this is my second video today. Frustratingly going to leave it at that right now, and go in the house and do some research and see if I can find another one of these myself, or I might change the bases on these, or figure what the hell that stuff is behind there, or maybe I can put something in behind those ones as an alternative, because as soon as the car turned on, I plugged this in, the fuel pump started running. That's not right, without even the key turned on. Things lit up in the dash without even the key turned on. So, I mean, I wish I knew something about it. I mean, I was telling you before, these are self-diagnostic computers with the little dot things there, with the red and the green lights. Well, the red and green lights were going off like Christmas trees, and oh man, I think you can all hear the frustration in my voice, right? So, all right, I'm gonna leave you at that. That's my videos for today, I guess. I did the best I could to try to get something done today, but it was just one of those days where I tried real hard to do her up, and I didn't really get anything done. I finished off the van and got it sent out to the customer, and I tried to work on my own car because it needed it, and figured out that I didn't fix my problem. Now I'm out of the car. I don't know what I'm going to do. I really don't want to buy another car either, because I don't want to deal with anybody, really. I don't want to deal with people and buy another car off someone that I don't know about. Yeah. So, all right. Sorry about the rambling today, guys. I just wanted to let you guys know what happened to my car to me today. It's always something, you know. Problems persist. I guess it's all in how you handle it and how you go about it. It's how it's solved. So, like I said, if anyone can help me out with this, that would be amazingly great. I know there's people out there that are just books of information about this stuff. I know there's a few guys I've talked to online that have owned these cars or had these cars or do have some of these cars, but I mean, you guys probably be better at finding a lot of this stuff than me. I'm not much of a tech guy, but I'm going to do my best here. Well, okay, so that's that. All right, sorry about the rambling, guys. That's just me and my frustration video, my broken down car video, and I tried to do stuff video. And well, thanks for watching my video, guys. I really appreciate it. So this is my second video. This is me again for today. That's that. Is what it is. So thanks everybody for watching. Stay tuned. Thanks for all the likes and the comments. Like and subscribe. Thanks a lot for everything. This is Dirty Dog, over and out.